What's up, everyone? This is Rayuka, and today I am streaming. Streaming this game again. Before going any further, if you're new to the channel, feel free to check out the content here, of course. And if you like what you see here, why not hit that subscribe button? And if not, well, thanks for giving my channel a shot. I want to express I do appreciate everyone who has stood around and been around this long on the channel, Rayuka Gaming. I will encourage if y'all can look up the link tree, follow me on, if you want, follow me on all other social media platforms, whatever wherever the link tree takes you. That's where I'm at. um I was very unsure if I was going to stream this game, to be honest with you. Not so much this game, it has a lot to do for those watching this on the YouTube side of the spectrum. I did a whole video talking about this issue that occurred roughly, it's been like a couple days ago. The YouTube's false age restriction nonsense. I do want to say, because I know my channel is being watched. I wish I was thinking this was a conspiracy, but it's not. I strongly believe my channel is being watched, and that's just due to when I say watch, referring to somebody at YouTube isn't fond of my opinions and thoughts and whatnot. Which, in my opinion, if turns out to be true, it's really conflicting and isn't supposed to happen. You're supposed to do your job, not sit here and false flag. But in this case, anyways, with the channel, I noticed at least Rayuka Gaming on YouTube specifically. And before getting into the gameplay, let me go into a little intermission here before even getting into the gameplay. I do want to say before going further, viewer discretion is advised. However, I'm not even going to bother putting it up on the screen. It's a fishing game. If anyone on YouTube's watching this, it's a fishing game where you're hunting these weird ass fish, okay? Weird fish, all right? And you're interacting with NPCs, and it's borderline like a horror fishing. It's weird. All right, so if anyone over there is watching, that's what it is. Now back onto the point I'm trying to get at. I should do just a standalone video, update video. I've been saying I was gonna do update video for the longest time. I still haven't done it, but I should do one. Maybe fairly soon, actually, because what I'm gonna say here, I am most likely going to reiterate in an update video and some. I will say there's things with the channel, the main channel, on YouTube, Rayuka Gaming, that I'm considering removing all the live streams and probably just creating a new channel and just posting all the archive live streams from Rayuka Gaming on its own channel, due to the constant changes with YouTube's. It doesn't even guarantee anything. No one, I mean, in my opinion, hasn't changed. No one's safe on YouTube. It's just no one is. It's system that's set in place is completely broken and far worse. And luckily, I have in that video that I uploaded where I am talking about the situation, I present receipts showing how broken it is, and it's on multiple platforms just in case something happens here, which I think is insane because I've been on YouTube for such a long time. And I believe one of the mistakes I did in the Resident Evil 7 Part 1 is that in the description I put strong language, and this was early on the channel, and I realized as I reviewed that video, no, the language wasn't strong at all. It was mostly silent on my end. Everything was strictly gameplay mostly. So I have no idea why the fuck I even did that. I guess I just put that there just because. Oh, because that was during the time when YouTube was doing its changes and stuff like that. I still stand by the fact that it was such the fact that stream is age gated still bothers me, because there's tons of live streams on Resident Evil 7 on YouTube that has not got that same treatment. But for whatever reason, that part one of an old ass live stream from 2017 with Resident Evil 7 got that age gated bullshit. And YouTube couldn't give me a reason. They couldn't explain why that happened, why that occurred, what was it? Nothing. But for those who are curious about all that drama that pretty much has unfolded, there's a whole video, about almost a 50-minute video, where I just go into the whole thing. And as I said before, I have the receipts and it's all there. As for the Resident Evil 7 live stream from years ago, it's still on YouTube for now. Most likely going to, at some point, probably delete the playthrough, that live stream playthrough, and just do a straight playthrough without commentary or nothing. Even with the commentary, I had to review my own live stream just to see, and I still can't figure it out. And the YouTube so-called support specialist, there was no clear answer. It was all bullshit too. So whether it's AI or not, which I'm leaning towards, it was AI. Not the best way that they tackled the situation at all. And man, you know, in another reality, I will say YouTube should get sued. Not just for age restrict. There's just so much shit they're doing wrong on this platform, especially against small content creators alike. I mean, there's tons and tons of videos, if you type in YouTube problems, of just people complaining and complaining about so many issues with this platform throughout the years, and it hasn't gotten any better, specifically with YouTube. And as I said before, to simplify, nobody's safe on this platform. You know, YouTube, it seems like YouTube really likes just drama-based shit that brings in money and revenue, even though YouTube makes money off of everything that's uploaded. But, you know, Google owns YouTube. They do what they want. And I don't agree with the age restriction, obviously. I think anyone with a common sense, anyone with a brain that looks at that live stream or decides to, out of curiosity, look at my old life while it's still up, because it might not be at some point, we'll see, like, yeah, but like, what was it again that deserved that? Nothing. You know, YouTube definitely doesn't like gamers. I'll tell you that much. YouTube does not like gamers. I don't give a fuck what YouTube puts in their YouTube gaming on X or whatever, because that account's been dead for the past, like, almost since last year. They haven't been active. And I understand why they haven't been active, because they really don't care about the gaming community. YouTube has this whole YouTube gaming, and in my opinion, they don't care. Now, you have the channels out there that are in the 100,000s, you know, because YouTube loves fakeness. Oh my gosh, there's so much fucking fakeness in this world. It's a disease. I'm being nice when I say a disease. It's a cancer in this world, in this reality, in this dimension, whatever one may call it. The amount of fakeness that these social media platforms love in general, especially YouTube. You know, they love when there's content creators in the 100,000 bracket or 500,000 bracket, and they're saying, they're like, yeah, YouTube, you're doing such a great job, you're so perfect. How can anyone say something mean about? There a lot of these fake ass content creators. It's not all of them, but they do exist. A lot of them are like that because, one, they don't want to be in the bad side. They do not want to be honest until they get hit with something. And then all of a sudden you see them all of a sudden making a video about it. Like, oh, well, look, guys, rally behind me because now I got hit. Therefore, now look at me. When all these problems that happen to these big content creators later on already happening with small content creators and so many voiceless creators. And the reason why they're voiceless is because, one, they're small, and two, YouTube will look at most small content creators bitching and complaining as literally as I described it, bitching and complaining, when most of the criticism is actually constructive criticism. It's actually not all of it's legitimate, but there is nuggets of truth in there that YouTube can look at and say, oh man, you know, there's definitely something there. There's definitely some proper criticism. But unfortunately, when you have a corporation, because it is a corporation, Google is a corporation. When you have a corporation that only cares about profits and numbers, and they give this false idea of, it was being borderline false advertising, in my opinion. Give this idea of, oh yeah, come to our platform, upload, come to our platform, create content, come to our platform, do this, do that. It gives this false illusion And then you have all these people that either don't know jack shit about this platform, or they come in thinking, oh, it's whatever. And then one day they get nuked because, hey, the platform just decides to change something. Or because, hey, your channel's not big enough, so beat it. But as far as I am concerned, besides that, I do believe too, I repeat, I believe anyways. Now, this is more conspiratorial. Based on my conversations with these support specialists, that I am on some sort of list where my channel is being suppressed. I wish it, I want to believe that's a conspiracy. But when I look back at those chat logs, which I can't look at actually anymore, it's kind of odd. I really do wish I was exaggerating, but when I pull it up or try to pull it up on the chat logs, the one chat specifically I cannot find that never appears is, and it sounds so stupid, the username orange, this support specialist. I cannot whatsoever pull up that chat log, which is so strange to me. Luckily, I have screenshots of it, which is in that video, but I can never pull it up. But I will say, when I look back at that, think back at that, leaving me with the impression that I'm on some sort of list. Got me think about it. Well, not you, me. Now I'm just talking to myself a bit here. But when I think about it, and this is just, what a great way to start this stream. Me just ranting about YouTube. I've been doing this for, as a hobby for a while now. And when I look back at my old content, I'm not gonna lie to y'all guys, I cringe a bit because I censor myself a lot. Back then in the older content, yes, I am so tamed in older content that this shit will be boring, basically, when y'all watch it. It's just boring. It's old live streams, and I tried my hardest to be within YouTube's terms. But fast forward, you get more comfortable and you start vocalizing your thoughts more, stuff like that, and then that's when all the shit hits the fan. And the way I see it with YouTube lately is, at this point I'm just repeating what I said in that video, but I'll just say this: for someone that like myself that's been doing this for years, I know my channel's suppressed, and I don't think I'm the only one. I'm pretty sure there's tons of small content creators that do content very well, that have great video editing skills, that probably does everything to the book, and somehow they never grow. And they've probably been on this platform for years and they never grow. And then one has to wonder, is it the algorithm? Well, what's going on? Is there some sort of list where you say something and it triggers and all of a sudden you get drawn on a list, which I think my channel is on a list. It really gets one to wonder what's happening. And it's no secret, YouTube picks and chooses who they consider is popular or whatever. But this whole thing in a nutshell about being because YouTube, if I haven't said this before, I'll say now, YouTube tries so hard to pander to the advertisers, and they try so hard to be quote unquote family friendly, which I'll be honest with you, anyone personally, people that I know in the real life, people that I know in the real life do not view YouTube as a family friendly platform, nor never will. I don't have to talk for them. They know who they are. But we had these discussions in the past, and they all universally say the same thing. And when I think of YouTube, I strongly believe that is not a family friendly. It'll never be a family friendly platform, because if they're going to go in that direction, you'll have to basically nuke most of the channels off the platform. There's nothing about YouTube that says family friendly. YouTube, what it should be doing, which is not doing, but what YouTube should be doing is embracing its uniqueness and try to properly categorize things in the right place. And then when they do that, then it'll fix itself somehow. But they don't want to do that. It's all about politics, bitching and crying about who's on what side, which I'll be honest with you, left or right, they don't give a fuck about nobody. It's all just one big show, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm done ranting on YouTube right now. I did a whole video. I think that whole video, I elaborate so much more. But I don't want to waste this whole stream because I'm not even gonna be streaming this game long, to be honest with you guys, because I want to continue playing Resident Evil Requiem. And and for those wondering, I am totally undecided on streaming that game. There's a good chance, like I said earlier on in the stream, there's a possibility that I just might create a new channel and start deleting all these live streams and then re-uploading them on a archive channel. And then pretty much rearrange what I'm gonna do a Rayuka gaming and start removing certain content. There's gonna be content that will never come back on this channel. I'll be honest with you. Duke Nukem Forever, not coming back. Not on this channel. Especially with all that bullshit that unfolded, no. Playthroughs are gonna stay here on the channel, but there will be things that I'm considering removing, and it's gonna take time because this stuff just doesn't happen overnight. There's about 200 plus live streams, so yeah, that's gonna take definitely a lot of time to just remove and then put on the channel, and then rinse and repeat pretty much that process. So that's something I've been thinking about and considering pretty much, and then I'll do a live stream at here and then eventually remove it and then re-upload it somewhere else. And then I do want to say it will not be the same quality as you'll see, because downloading and re-uploading all that bullshit. But that's just something I've been thinking about, and that's an idea that's there. So there's definitely some, if everything goes the way I plan, there's definitely some big changes coming to the channel. And as for Rayuka Game itself, it's still here on YouTube. But there's just, at some point, there will be content that will no longer be on YouTube that I will be removing from my channel on YouTube. Just because, one, I do not feel confident with YouTube. Their system is a broken fucking mess. I don't have no hope nor optimism that they will ever fix this. I lean towards strongly that they are going to continue to suppress the small content creators, hoping that they phase out, quit, or give up. And they're going to try to go Hollywood, which they're going to fail miserably, because they are. And they're still trying to look for another PewDiePie, and that's never going to happen, because PewDiePie was one of a kind. YouTube will never get that back. It's never going to happen. But they can keep trying, and they're going to keep failing. And that's pretty much it. And sooner or later, I'll be honest with y'all, there's going to be a platform. I know many have a hard time believing this shit, but I'm going to say it for what it is. There will be a platform. I can't put an exact date, whether it's 10 years from now, 15 years from now, whenever from now, that will surpass YouTube and will become the next main platform. I don't know what that will be, but I do know for a fact, with the way things are going to YouTube, this platform is already losing relevancy, not like it hasn't. And slowly, like with any disease or cancer, eventually it'll take over and it'll be done for. So I think that's YouTube in a nutshell. Eventually, sooner or later, this platform will just be over. There won't be a YouTube. It'll just be whatever they want it to be. But I look at it like this. YouTube will be, if I had to simplify it, I'm going to try to simplify it. All these alternative video sharing sites that exist right now, like Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey, there's so many video sharing sites, right? Sooner or later, one of these sites or some unknown video sharing site that will be for content creators, but one of these sites will become the next big thing. It's bound to happen, right? I don't know which one it'll be, but something's going to happen and one of them is going to become the next big thing. What do many things going to happen with YouTube? Yes, YouTube is like in every device, whatever, because of Google, because Google owns YouTube. But if YouTube keeps giving itself bad PR, and because Google has all this money, you can keep pumping life, into a dying thing. But guess what? It's dying, right? So you're pumping money into a brand that is deteriorating no matter what you do, because you're losing trust with your content creators. You're definitely losing trust with your audience. And when you're shoving ads down everyone's throat and all this other bullshit, guess what happens? People go away. That's just the way it is. It's an ugly truth. It'll be your favorite content creators. Eventually, people will go elsewhere, whether it's Patreon, wherever the fuck they go. And then no one's going to want to come here no more. Because guess what? Everything is so sensitized. Because that's what's going to happen. Everything's being sensitized. Basically, oh, well, you can't curse. You can't this. You can't that. You can't this. You can't. When you put in all these roadblocks, all these caution marks, all these crazy ass rules. And the corporate side's going to have all the excuses in the world to justify. Guess what? It dies out. And Google, even though they have the biggest, well, I don't know if it would be the biggest search engine forever. I doubt that too. But for now, the biggest search engine. You could keep suppressing your competitors, but sooner or later, one of these other alternative search engines is going to be having one of the competitors to the YouTube platform be probably dominant, and then you can't suppress it no more. In other words, you can't suppress the competition forever. It's impossible. It's the definition of like you cut one head off and 5 others grow. And that's what I see Google or YouTube or whatever they're trying to do. That's what it looks like. You can suppress your competition, but eventually somebody's going to get through. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. There's just no way around that. So either way, that's my 20-minute rant on all this. Not like it's going to change anything. Because it's not. I'm just a small voice. At least on the interwebs, at least on YouTube side of things. As a channel that's suppressed. I do strongly believe that, especially after the whole conversation with the support specialist from a while ago. So, I'll keep doing this until whatever. But as I said before, there's going to be changes coming to the channel in the near future, and I'll probably just do I'll probably just do an update video where I'm just reiterating the shit that I'm saying now, and then I'll add, if there's anything that pops in mind, then I'll add something there. Because, I know some of y'all don't like the cursing or whatever. Look, my channel, I'm going to just say for what it is. It's not a channel for everyone. This is a 18+ channel. This is a channel for adults. This is I do not, and I cannot be clear enough. I said it in the past, and I'll say it now. I do not create content for kids. I play video games from a wide range. Whether it's fighting games or horror games, I play games that aren't for kids. And I am not the only content creator on the interwebs that does that. There's millions. But YouTube, for what I can tell, does not like that. They don't like that. And that's not my problem. I think if YouTube really has a problem with that, hey, how about you break off your platform into different parts where you have YouTube movies or whatever for its own thing, YouTube gaming in its own fucking thing, literally its own service, its own thing, and then just have normal YouTube its own thing, whether it's vlogs or whatever, its own thing. But they want to have everything in one thing because it's easier, right? Have everything in one zone. Clearly, it's not easy because their AI is running rampant on this platform, giving people the boot that have probably been on this platform for years and can't even give a clear reason why. Just TOS. Anyway, that's my almost 20-30 minute fucking rant on this shit. I'm done talking about it. I did a whole video on it anyway. I'll just do an update video where I will reiterate some stuff and so on. Anyway, let's go into this game. Well, I get into this game because I'm just going to keep talking. I'm not going to shut up. I'm still annoyed if it's not obvious by all this shit. Let me continue this shit. Yeah, whatever. Excuse the audio problem if there's any. Let me see right now. Yeah, I cannot hear you. cannot hear the video game. Start up my headphones here. Oh shit, oh nope. That's the problem. Yeah, I am going to be doing an update video. I just don't know when, but it'll be fairly soon. Right? I'm just basically going to reiterate what I'm saying. Usually when I do update videos, I try to make it easy for the viewer to like digest or skip to the parts that they're interested in and listen to. But if I do update video, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I'm just talking from the top of my mind. I'm not entirely sure. Wait and see where things go. It's all about time, so I mean, I'm working a lot. I have a lot of time like before, especially with YouTube's. So yeah, that's no, character didn't die, so stop these headphones. Alright, so the audio sounds pretty clear to me. Just making sure it's not echoing or whatever. So the game is definitely louder than the audio. And I know why now. So let me fix that. Now, I think y'all will be able to hear me a lot better with the dropping the audio bit here on the... Alright, so what time is it? It's 8:38 my time. Where you're going? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. I forgot what I was doing here. 3 tab of the shrine, find parts, blah blah blah. Wait, is this the autosave? Let me see. Oh shit, so I reset it. Yeah, whatever. So I gotta go the opposite way. Great, that's wonderful. Also that's how you point up the... Okay, that makes it easier. Oh, this is that mermaid city. Ah, man, so that's what it is. Let me see. Any upgrades? I don't think there's any. Shop. Yeah, I brought everything, so I'm gonna have to get to this bench here. Communist city. So when they touched the boat, I remember now. All my shit, gas disappears. My enthusiasm is out the window today. It really is. Do I expect you? No, I don't expect you to ever change. I'll be lying if I say I expected to change. I think when they actually do something, it'll be too late. That's what I think. I think by the time YouTube actually tries to make real changes, it'll be too late. It'll be the platform, like no one's gonna come back. That's why I believe. I mean, I'm on other platforms, but you know, I usually try not to push it with that because you know, for a while I was you know, comfortable doing this, but then with everything that has happened, yeah, I just. Okay, so she's looking up to the sky. Does this not count as, what is this? Let's see, I don't think this counts, but whatever. Outside, I'm just gonna place this here because I can. Not like it counts. Resident Evil 9 is a good game. I'm very hesitant on, like I said before, things are going to change with the streaming. So basically, if I do decide to go through making another channel, it'll just be to archive all the streams and remove all the streams from here. And then when I stream, it will still be here, but then it'll be removed eventually and put over there. And then, but obviously the streams will be posted up on all the other platforms without it being changed because they're not. It's not like here on YouTube where you have to worry about, you know, you saying something. Like right now with everything I said, you know, I'm at a point where it's like I'm genuinely tired of the bullshit with YouTube. And that's what they want. I believe YouTube wants it. They want people to be, you know, a little edgy and shit. And then they be like, oh, we got a reason to get them off now. We got a reason. Fuck out of here, man. Like, these rules, it's not even just the rules. You can follow the rules, but, you know, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Where the hell is that little... Oh, shit. Whoa. 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 Where the fuck you going? Where you going? Oh, you smacked my boat. He smacked the boat. Damn, these things are fast. Yes, I got you. I got you, penguin-looking fish. All right. Dolphin? I have no idea. Well, I do believe my channel's being suppressed. 100%. I think that video where I'm showing the chat logs, you know, it definitely was interesting. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, basically, if you have millions of subscribers, they're not gonna get rid of you because it's money. It's all about money. Or about this fish. Drop the damn fish. Does this fish not count? Like what the fuck? Does she not want this fish? Like, let's see where this one goes then. That's stupid. Like I said, it's gonna be a fairly short stream. I ranted a bit too long. The first almost 30 minutes is just me talking. Oh no, is the mermaid on the boat? What the fuck? Damn. mad. They're not happy about what I've done. I'm just trying to find a person so I can give this fish to. Wasting gas. I'm not a fan of this area because you gotta like travel everywhere and shit, and really don't know where the hell I'm going. Just driving around with a fish in my hand. Oh, shit, damn. Why can't we get along? Why can't we get along? Oh, what the? Trash. I swore I saw the, where was it? It's over here, yeah. Boost, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna stop you here. I got that money. I fill it up. The Duke Nukem is on. It's on another platform. If you see that I upload the playthrough of Duke Nukem here, the next part, it won't stay long on YouTube. It's just to have it on other platforms. That's about it. I can't do Duke Nukem forever on YouTube. They just don't want it. You know, they age restricted and they made a big fuss about that shit. Yet there's a whole category for Duke Nukem Forever on YouTube. You know, yeah. This platform is just fucking backwards, so it's whatever. Well, they did the same thing in correction years ago with Sakura Kagu. And when I disputed that, I won that dispute because it made no sense why it was age gated. Shit. Oh my gosh. So you angry bitch. You know? No. Are they next to me? Yes, they're behind me somewhere. See, I don't want to deal with mermaids. That's the problem. Is he the one that wants these angry ass fish? Let me see. Grab your ass real quick. Oh, I made it. Okay, what about this? Really? What the fuck, man?
Oh.
Okay, so what is the? I don't get it. Like, you say use bait, so. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh, these must be the piranhas he's talking about. Oh shit. motherfuckers. I'm curious to see if I can just catch one from this far out. Alright, I'm not gonna have much of a choice here. Alright, put some in this here. Uh-huh. That. Throw it in the water. Come on. Let's see. There you go. Got you, bitch. Oh, shit. You know something? Damn, I thought I had him. Okay, so I got a few. Really? This. And there's one that flew in the freaking water somewhere. Let's use you as food. Let's see if I could find. Is it really cool? Yeah, that fish is gone. It just. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna stop creating content. It's just the channel is just gonna go through. It's all about time, you know. Right now, I really don't have the time like before, but cause yeah, I have to set things up and whatnot. But yeah, there's a high possibility right now that yeah, all the live streams will be removed, and I will be putting it on another platform, on another channel where it's just the live streams. The playthroughs, that's probably gonna be, you know, that will include the old live stream playthroughs as well. As for the Resident Evil 7 playthroughs, that's gonna be different because those, you know, those were live streamed. The same with Resident Evil 5 and others. So a lot of the stuff is gonna go away, unfortunately. That, I mean, at least right now, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Not that the stuff isn't on, you know, on another, you know, I have my content everywhere, so it's not like everything's on YouTube, but unfortunately YouTube is making it where, you know, I can't keep. Oh, you got your ass. Really looking ass. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh shit. They want to attack the boat. Take that. Come on, any moment now. Is that it? Damn, I thought I... Okay. Let me go slowly back here, even though some of the fish are gonna fly off. Why is it not counting? What the? Well, that's strange. Okay. I just think it's crazy how they have a AI making decisions and the AI is doing it inaccurately. And it's, you know, the more I think about it, the more it's starting to make sense to me where when YouTube started changing its rules, like with the whole strike system with channels and then giving them the option to, you know, repeal it a year later, it makes sense now because if you have an AI running rampant, deleting channels off of just made up bullshit most of the time, then you know the backup plan could be, oh well, that person can appeal it and then they can come back a year later. Like it's just horrible business moves to make it. That's pretty much what it is. I will never buy a Google phone. And when I say Google phone, I mean like a Pixel, whatever it's called. No, I have no interest in. I didn't have interest in it years ago when it first released, and I don't have interest in it now. That hasn't changed. Like, Google still gets everyone's information either way, you know, through other means. So, wow. Oh, these son bitches eating good right now. Oh, shit. Where you going? You ain't going nowhere. Little fish dogs over here. See, I get that one right there. Damn. I think that one went into the wall. Yep, it did. Well, I mean, all the gurus, as they say, you know, they're not. They give helpful advice to an extent, but you can't take their advice at face value because things change so much that it doesn't matter what they say. Like I said before, and I'll say it again: YouTube doesn't like gamers. No, they don't like. I don't believe that whatsoever. That's something yet. No. Yeah, not the way I thought the year would, you know, start. You know, not a great start in that sense. But you know, this is probably the worst I've seen it on my end with YouTube. Anyway, so, oh man, I just. The one that I lost. Where did this one go? Where did he go? Oh, he went somewhere over here. Ah, there he is. Any moment now. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. Is it like a limit? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop streaming after, maybe after I collect all this guy's fish. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be streaming Resident Evil 9. I mean, I'm playing it, but I don't know if I'll be streaming it. That's a big, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with y'all. I don't know when the next collaboration with Azure will happen. That's a I don't know. That's a big I don't know right there. So all right, here we go. Wow. They go into buildings. That's what the fuck? Oh, wow. The fish flew off the boat. What bullshit is this? You know, maybe this is a sign. Well, I mean, I post what I want to post on the community tab. You know, it's YouTube is weird because they have like little things about that, like oh, post on the community tab and stuff like that. But then as soon as the post on the community tab on the channel is meant for me. It's meant to be different than the post, like than the content from the main channel, and maybe YouTube doesn't like that. I don't know. I'm assuming they don't though. But they're just posts. If they don't want channel posts, then remove channel posts from all content creators. You know, that's why we have. That's why there's social media, right? That's why there's other platforms where you can just post stuff. Oh, these piranha ass bitches. I have Mortal Kombat, the new, or the one that came out. But that's for the controversy about Quan Chi. All I will say is that it's Ed Boon is this is my thought about it. Ed Boon is pandering, and you know, all of a sudden giving Quan Chi like, oh, Quan Chi is this, and that's bullshit. It's just it doesn't make fucking sense. Why now? That's my view of it. Well, why now? You know, what's the goal of this? You know, ruin the franchise. Like, if you're gonna make a character of a specific community, make a brand new character from the ground up. Why take an established character and then do that? And the reason why is very simple: to cause controversy, get some points, and then I guess hope to make sales. But to me, what it goes to show, you know, and the sad part is I do enjoy Mortal Kombat, but what Ed Boon has done is, in my opinion, shown that he's tarnishing the franchise. Now, some may take what I say out of fucking context here. If you want to create a character that has a certain gender, make a brand new fucking character so then no one can bitch. But when you take a established character with established lore and you just do that, it's because you're trying to stir up controversy. Why is that? I don't know. But it's stupid. It's stupid that he would do that. And not like Mortal Kombat doesn't already have it bad as it is. I mean, trying to create content for it, you know, it gets all age gated automatically. It all gets restricted. So it's like it's stupid. But you know, Ed Boon is doing. I don't know why Ed Boon did that. And the excuse is, oh, well, there's multiple universes and then there's multiple stories and shit like that. No. Look. You can only go with that for so long before you can't anymore. So it's like, it's just unfortunate. Like, Mortal Kombat is just it's I don't know. But that's what Ed Boon did. And then when I think of the character Pink Floyd, I think that's what they call him. I think that was just a stupid secret character in my opinion. You know, I don't get the point of it was outside of just, oh, well, here's a secret character for everyone. Like, okay. And they didn't even try to make him look cool. That's the other thing too. It's just, oh, he's a ninja, a pink ninja or whatever. Okay, but what's his backstory? Like, what's he about? You know, like, oh, he's a pink ninja, and we'll just save that for the next game. Basically, in a nutshell, Liu Kang started another timeline, and somehow, someway, still fucked it up. So it doesn't matter. Mortal Kombat is cursed. It doesn't matter how many timelines. They're just doomed to constant combat. That's Mortal Kombat in a nutshell. I think Chronica, you know, it sounds crazy. I think Chronica is probably the one still pulling strings from the background. As crazy as it sounds. Just because, like, Liu Kang's still screwed up. You know, like, it just, that's it. Like, Liu Kang. Let me just grab one more fish just to be on the safe side. Oh, there, okay. Get that out of here. Did I lose a fish? Son of a bitch. Lost a fish. Now what? You got 20 fish. See how long I last. What the hell is he talking about? What's this shit? I didn't place top of the tower first. Okay. Let me save that. I got an item. Item to place top of the tower. It's kind of sad that this live stream is more me still ranting about YouTube and then getting asked questions about YouTube. What can I say? If you're new and you're creating content, Create it the way you want to see it. Look, no matter what, if YouTube's gonna do whatever, it's gonna do it. It doesn't matter. Like it's just, to me, it just doesn't really matter. What the hell was that? Oh, you, damn. Yeah, I don't even know where to go at this point. But you know something? This is where I'm at in today's stream. I'm still pissed about the whole YouTube thing. This stream has become more of a continuation of that video I made. Yeah. I'll do a channel update video at some point. Hopefully this time I actually go through with it. When you know, I'll record the audio and just talk about it, talk about the channel update stuff, and then I'll see you know, as I said before, there's changes coming to the main channel on YouTube's end anyway. All the stuff I'm talking about is it's mainly YouTube's end. This won't be on the other platforms that I'm on. I'm not going to create another channel. It just wouldn't make sense because all the other platforms are very lenient and understanding, unlike YouTube. So, but as for YouTube's end of things, as I said before, a lot of the live streams probably going to be put on archive channel. As for the live streams going forward, I don't even know when the next time I am going to live stream, to be honest with y'all. Because if I decide to go through with this and do an archive channel for the live streams, probably won't be live streaming for a while on the main channel. Because there's just a lot to download and it's just a lot to do pretty much, and then re-upload and then restart that, and just leave that there as an archive. And then when I do return to live streaming on the main channel, it won't stay on the main channel, just be removed and then put on the other one. So it's just, you know, if I start now, not today of course, but at some point this week, I mean, you're talking about 200 plus live streams, so not counting the old live streams as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when I think about it. It's just, it's not something I want to do because it's just me. That's the other thing too. There's no, I am the one. I am my own team. I am my editor. I look. I'm the editor. I'm the video editor. I'm everything. I'm the guy that does everything on my channel. It's me. I do my own thumbnails, my own everything. So it's a lot of time, a lot of time to do stuff, and this sort of sets back the playthrough stuff too, such as Tekken Tag Tournament. You know, I'm not even finished with it, and that set that back. But it is something I'm gonna, cause you know, Tekken Tag Tournament is very friendly. I don't see why. Oh, they're gonna say, oh, it's fighting. Oh, it was whatever. It's fine. Um, yeah. That's pretty much it for today's stream. I cannot say when I'll stream next time. Um, you know, maybe it'll be sometime this week. I don't know. If I decide to go through with an archive channel, then it won't be anytime soon. So it just really comes down to what I decide to do, and see where that goes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I don't know. I'm not. You know, I thought I was gonna be up for doing this stream, and I'm still not in the best place mentally, in the sense of YouTube. Like I'm just, when I think of YouTube, just streaming on this platform, I get like, I'm getting pissed just because of what occurred a couple days ago, and just still there's still, I can't, there'll never be a fucking clear answer. There'll never be a clear answer, and I don't expect it. You know, this is just ridiculous. Yeah, so and that's another thing too. If or when the other channels grow on other platforms, that's another thing. If at some point on the other platforms, if the channel numbers surpasses YouTube's numbers, then YouTube is definitely not going to be a priority at all at that point. So that's another thing I have to keep in mind. Right now, none of them are close to the numbers here, but if it does get to that point at some point, then yeah, I definitely will be making this a priority. at least on YouTube's end. So that's something I also have to keep in mind. It's just I'm not happy right now with YouTube, and yeah, it's just I'm just gonna keep bitching and complaining about it pretty much. So not the best way to end the live stream, but it is what it is, and yeah, I'll probably do a channel update, give my thoughts, and not my thoughts, but obviously update on the channel and where things are going. So sort of reiterating what I said here, but in a more put together way, hopefully. Anyways, thanks for all those who tuned in. I encourage those of you who have been subscribed. Feel free to, not feel free, consider following and subscribing on other platforms if you can. I know it could be a hassle creating a whole new account somewhere else, but it's greatly appreciated, and it helps me out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching. And until next time, everyone, sayonara.